Whoa. I don't remember the last time I've just done a spontaneous live. That's kind of strange for me. It's a kind of strange thing, but I'm gonna give you guys a couple seconds to hop on. Anyways, I wanted to show my cool shirt. Cool shirt. Boom. That's what's up. I am going to chat real quick with whoever sees this. If you catch it on the replay, that's totally dope. But I wanted to make a quick video because I haven't let you guys know what's up in terms of like coming up in the future for a minute. And so I wanted to hit you guys up and let you know what is going to be going on with conversations. I've got a full month of August scheduled with some awesome conversations coming up. And I really want to get the word out about them. Other cool things coming in my life, but that's for like a whole nother live video. We'll share that later. But in terms of conversations, we got a couple dope things coming up. This Monday, we're gonna have Rabbi Heather Johnson on with us. She's a progressive, queer-friendly rabbi who I actually met in TikTok land, and we're gonna be talking about the idea of the fact that Judaism, like ancient Judaism, actually recognized 6 genders. Now, I'm going to be learning on the spot with you folks. I've watched a couple TikToks about it and like read 1 or 2 articles, but I am pretty much going to be learning on the spot with you guys. So I'm really excited about that. I also want to just talk about like how Christianity, like where Christianity and Judaism split and how Christianity became so blatantly anti-Semitic in a lot of ways. A lot of that has to do with like the Apostle Paul and how he was kind of a D-bag and all sorts of stuff in terms of the composition of the Bible, which brings me to my next idea. Hey Jess, how are you doing? I found this documentary on Amazon Prime called Marketing the Messiah, and I really want to hold a watch party for it. Anybody who has Amazon Prime or can get to a household with someone that has Amazon Prime, hi babe, how are you? Anybody that has Amazon Prime has the ability to join a watch party, so we could essentially all watch this documentary together at the same time. And I might even be considering hosting like an outdoor screening at WT Hair. But I really want to watch this documentary because it goes in depth about the construction of the New Testament of the Bible and how, like, when Jesus was alive, there's a lot of conflating ideas about Jesus being Messiah, Jesus being Son of God. Jesus wasn't originally understood to be God or to be the Son of God, or to even be the Messiah. There's a lot of cultural and religious and like things that went into that mix, and this documentary of Marketing the Messiah talks about that. So I'd really be interested in watching that with you. Jess, I'm having a pretty good day. How are you? I'm enjoying the fact that it's sunny in Olean and not rainy, which it has been for a while from what I hear. So this Monday coming up, we've got Rabbi Heather Johnson coming on. It'll be 8 p.m. our time, 4 p.m. her time. It's going to be a dope time. I'm really pumped. And then I want to get a Marketing the Messiah documentary screening ready. I also would love to perhaps hold a screening of Marketing the Messiah in person for people. If you're vaccinated, you can come without a mask. If you're not vaccinated, you have to wear a mask. But we could have a viewing. I have a pretty dope space here at WT Hair that we could kind of gather in the parking lot, have a little fire, watch this documentary, have a good time. Also coming up on August 2nd, which I'm super stoked about, we have our friend Leowt coming back on. You might remember Elle. She's been on the podcast twice so far. The first time she came on, the video was called Drinking from the Fountain, and it was about kind of reclaiming and reframing super religious ideas about sex and sexuality, and understanding them in a way perhaps before all the bias that came in of like Westernism and Catholicism and European viewpoints and all that stuff. So she was on for that. And then she came in to talk at the beginning of Pride Month. She came on to talk about being invisibly queer, being like a femme lesbian or anything like that. So it was a really good chat with that. But what's coming up on August 2nd, Leowt actually just dropped her book. Oh, darn it. I don't have it with me, but I have my copy, but it's not with me. But her book is called Baptized in Tear Gas, From White Moderate to Abolitionist. And she's going to talk about her experiences being on the ground at the Ferguson uprising, and kind of her coming of awareness in terms of social justice and racial equity and systemic racism and all of this stuff. So she's going to come discuss her new book with us, which I'm so pumped about. It's been great so far, and I've loved every chat that we have had with Elle. So I'm really excited to bring her on. And then the week after Elle, we've got a person coming on, actually a set of people who I'm really excited to share with you guys, because I found them simply via their social media name. And we have Derek and his wife, Rachel, coming on. I believe that Rachel is her name. And their social media handles are Your Favorite Heretics. So naturally, that snagged my attention, right? And I want to talk about the value of being a heretic in the world that we're in today, because really the idea of a heretic is just someone who wants to know. And so I want to talk to them about their process of dealing with evangelicalism, going through deconstruction, and also I want to talk to them about the value of questioning everything that you're told is supposed to be true. Sometimes I feel like a little kid who just says like, why? Like, I feel like that from time to time, but I also think that's beneficial. And I think that it's a skill set that we lack in our society today, right? I was having a conversation with my friend Lance this morning about this same idea, right? And the idea is that, like, we've lost the ability to think and dialogue critically in our world. And you can see systemic fallout all over the place, not the least of which being exemplified by the struggle in American politics in the last year, 2 years, 3 years, 4 years that we've faced. And so I'm really excited to bring your favorite heretics on to talk about that. Hopefully I can join a crew of favorite heretics. That's a life goal. But we've got some really cool things coming up for conversations. And like I said, I want to set up either a digital watch party or an in-person watch party, or some combination of the two, with the movie Marketing the Messiah, because there's a lot of stuff that went in to get Christianity to where it is today. There's a lot of stuff that went into it, not the least of which being the fact that Jesus was not considered to be the Son of God. Not the least of which being the fact that the Apostle Paul never met Jesus and started writing 30 to 40 years after Jesus. So there's a lot of stuff that went in there that I think we should talk about. A lot of good race stuff to talk about, a lot of interfaith stuff. And I'm really pumped to be bringing all these conversations to the table. So that's a little bit of update on what's going on. I got other cool news that I'll be sharing here in the future, but that's what I'm going to give you for right now. I'm actually going to go do some hair. Weird. It's a thing that I like do from time to time. But thank you guys for checking in. Thank you for saying hello, and do me a favor, if you really could, it'd mean the world to me if you could just like and share this video and tag some folks. That would be amazing. All right, we'll see you guys later. Happy Friday.